Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Wired for Success. As you can see, you probably didn't realize he would actually intro it because we actually got 3 hosts from previous episodes on one panel today. Yeah. So you're definitely lucky for, and you're looking for a big treat with this episode. We've got some special guests, but we will start off with discussing some of the updates from the previous months within Red Rock, some within the actual Red Rock business, and some within our local community as well. So I think since we got PB here, we'll start off with your fifth anniversary. Yeah, fifth anniversary, which we celebrated. How was that? How did it feel for you?
A bit surreal, to be honest. You kind of, me and Paul often chat about this, you're always living in the moment, aren't you? Very rarely do we kind of look back at what we've done, what we've achieved. And I think at the 5-year anniversary, it was a moment to, sounds a bit cliche, to reflect a little on what we have done and where we've come from.
Yeah.
I know on the first episode, we did talk about the sort of origins, but again, going back to that thing of, had you asked me 6 years ago, would I be sat on this podcast? I'd be like, what? Without swearing, what planet are you on? And so there's some of the things, networking, and what the events that we've done. And I think we look at the business as a whole and how we've grown year on year. We've partnered with new providers, with partners like ITS, who we've got on the show today. And I think going from sort of the 3 of us initially to actually a team of 10, and a really good team of 10. And I think the fact that we've still got that really strong culture is a really big thing for me. And so it's just a interesting 5 years, and here's to the next 5 years, really.
Absolutely, celebrate today.
See where we are in 5 years on our. What would be our 30th podcast by then?
100%. Yes. Got to keep the train rolling. So even for Sarah, with you kind of been here longer than me and seen that evolution from where you started to now, what kind of changes have you seen within Red Rock?
It's just grown, and it's grown fantastically. But we've also had quite a lot of internal changes and departments. I think I've now sat in every department.
Yeah, I think we find
between me and you, I think we've done pretty much.
I think with a small business, what you find, and Vicky's a great example, and she's just so dynamic in that. When we first took somebody on, it was to fit a certain role, and as we're a small business and we're growing, these roles tend to evolve. And again, Sarah was very similar in that when we took Sarah on, it was very much about provisioning of services, and now it's actually grown, and Sarah's, thankfully took on taking care of a lot of the scheduling and a lot of the cabling side of things, which has been a massive, it's a massive step for Sarah. It's certainly massive help for me and the team. It's been very much appreciated, Sarah.
You're just taking advantage of the fact I'm quite good with the calendar. Plan things.
So that calendar does get busy as well, so
it has been busy. And as Chris keeps reminding us, that second cabling engineer is definitely something that we need to be...
Yes, please. I'd like more time.
More people to organise, Sarah.
Yeah.
More people to shout at and tell. Including me.
Do you know what I'd say? I've not shouted at you in a while, but I think I did this morning.
On the way in, it was like, as business owner, and you get to do what you want, and it's like,
No.
Yeah.
We tend to get told what to do. And nod.
But certainly, to celebrate the 5 years here, we did a good LinkedIn post on it.
We did.
Interactions were great. Some of the friends.
Excellent pick and mix.
Yeah, and a big shout out to
Glossop pick and mix.
Sent me a jar of diabetes, which luckily I didn't eat all of.
No,
Can I just say,
to the team.
My absolute favourite business in Glossop, and shout out from me to them, they got us through lockdown in my household.
Okay.
And they are my emergency go-to for if I've forgotten someone's birthday. Oh, because I'm special. I live in Glossop. I can get same-day delivery.
Nice.
So it's like a takeaway of pick and mix. It's great. So yeah, Glossop pick and mix is the revelation for the office, I think, of this year.
Yeah, it's got to be up there.
Helps to. Yeah, that jar stayed there for a long time. Yes.
It was 3 kilograms.
You say a long time. I think it only lasted 2 weeks.
2 weeks. For me, for sweets lasting 2 weeks, it's a long time.
Haribo lasted you more than 4.5 seconds.
Yeah, true. But certainly, congratulations on that.
No, thank you, Manny.
Testament, really.
Yeah.
And many more years is all we can say, really, from that too.
It's I think it has its ups and downs. Like I say, you look back and you kind of, what have we done and we've achieved, and it has been so. Like, there's an assumption that's a business on it. Oh, it's all easy and it comes to, and it's not. It has been tough, but well worth it.
Definitely got to celebrate the win.
Yeah.
Been a big year for you as well. So we've had a lot of new people come in. I think it's the first time in Red Rock we've had everyone in every role. We've had someone in every role.
Yeah, I think we're now in a position as a business where you're right, we've kind of filled all the roles, and we're now in a position where we can actually start to see a bit more organic growth, and that's the plan for the next 12 to 18 months.
Brilliant.
Well, can't wait.
Yeah. Then moving on as well, a good announcement, maybe a bit more for me with marketing, is actually hitting over 600 followers on LinkedIn as well.
Smashed it, man.
Yeah, we've smashed that.
Well in advance, and we're now going, what, for I'm going to land you at it, 1,000 by the end of the year.
1,000. So if you're watching, make sure the link will be in the description. Click that link, follow, go to our LinkedIn page and make sure you hit follow.
What is it? Let me click below.
Click below. There'll be an arrow below right now, as you can tell. So yeah, definitely, it's a huge testament for me as well. From when I came, it was around, let's say, just shy of 400, and to where
It's less than that.
less than
It was, I think it was in the 200s.
in the 200s even. Yeah. So coming in, and my emphasis was always on posting organic pictures of really, it's not stock images that people can get off Google. It's showing people who the real Red Rocker is.
Yeah, it's the behind the scenes, isn't it? I think we've got some quite
awkward pictures.
Yeah. Not being scared to post any
It's
pictures,
myself
any
and
videos
Alex.
that
Myself
outside
and
your
Alex
comfort
trying
zone.
to act like humans.
Well, you just
So me and Alex pretending to have a meeting, and we're both like, right, act natural. And neither of us knows how to act like a normal person. Like, I'm pointing at paper.
it did remind me of a marketing idea I had, actually, Manny.
Nice.
The local business, you just reminded me, and it's completely gone. The gloss up element, the local business.
You are not using me for
And
that.
I'm thinking, yeah, League of Gentlemen.
Right, in the office, it's already bad enough that we've got a lot of League of Gentlemen jokes.
I think we could lean into that. I think we could leverage that, Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah, element. We talk about sort of a little bit of fun and not taking ourselves too seriously. I think that could be a
You're gonna need
a marketing strategy. You might get us in trouble, Manny.
Oh, with me.
Hey, you gotta take risks.
You might need another gloss-up person then.
Are they allowed out of gossip?
No, they let me out.
What, day release?
Day release, yeah. I'll kidnap another person from glossop for the day if you want.
Nice.
I'll hold you to that, Sarah.
Well, yeah, I think this is just an example of why I think our LinkedIn's grown so rapidly, because we've got such a great personality as a business. Not being scared to showcase that on social media so people can relate with it and interact with it is key. And we've got amazing
I think
from people
yeah,
on
I think
social media from actually taking that bold step of showcasing who we are online as well. So
I think you touched on that. I think it's just, and we've chatted about it, I think it's just being ourselves and not putting the BS on.
yeah.
There's nothing I hate more than a
really to be
LinkedIn
said for
post that looks like ChatGPT wrote it.
Yeah.
I will switch off and I will move on. Or here today I was walking through blah blah and had coffee and it reminded me that I'm a great salesperson. And all of them, I just want to roll my eyes. Just I prefer it when we're a bit more. People can be human.
Yeah.
And not everything is shiny and perfect. We're good at sharing when we've done something.
I think there is ways of using tools such as AI, but not to
be
I use it
creative.
regularly for just
Boring work.
yeah, basically, but it's not a copy and paste exercise. I'll use it as a tool. It's almost like a book. So I can take the findings from that and actually interpret them as my own.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, rather than just sort of sticking something in ChatGPT and then copying and pasting that, which is kind of, it's easy to do, but to get some ideas, I often find it can be quite useful. Yeah. Or even to clarify any work that I've been doing and just
I've used it for some policy wording because sometimes I know what I want to say for a policy. It's just it's a little bit better at writing it than I am. But then I've had to write the prompts, and
Yeah, you write to yourself anyway.
so yeah.
I think with the branding as well, the tone is very important.
where we at on the branding money.
Well, actually, well,
I love to throw it.
last episode, it was PJ. Yeah, it was PJ on it. But we're further along than we were last one. But we're at the stages where we've got some of the collateral done.
Yeah.
Some of the collateral we got the logo and everything sorted, but a lot of the social posts are now getting designed, the template. We've got some of the sales collateral done now as well. And I
T-shirts.
think, yeah, t-shirts, the new uniform. So next time you probably won't see me rocking this. There'll be another polo as well. So stay tuned. But I think we're just looking at that date to where we press the button, aren't we? And it's making sure that everyone and all aspects of the business are ready for that date to press the button. Because we don't want to press the button and realize, 20% of the things that kind of...
Yeah, I think we've realised what a big undertaking it is, haven't we?
it's been huge.
So on topic, we don't want it to be like the big switch off.
Yeah, I think stop and start.
Let's delay it.
Yeah. But it's coming along very well. And I think soon on social media and all our communication channels, you'll hear a big update on there. So stay tuned. Well, yeah, I wanted to move on as well. I think we've been gone for around a month or two. And within that time space, we've had 2 Employee of the Months, which I definitely want to mention. First, I think
One of them's you.
one of them is Kat.
One of them. Again,
That's why I got it. Yeah.
I don't think we should discuss that.
Well,
It's become the
You
sheet.
can brush past it. But certainly a big
Oh, that was
shout out to Vicky Pevitt as
Yeah.
well. Star,
Massive shout out.
massive star in the office. She won it. And then I think in May I won it as well.
You did, Manny.
You did.
Absolutely. What did you? What was your prize, Manny?
It was a £50 gift voucher, which I definitely used.
Have you used it?
Definitely
What for? You
that day.
spent it on booze?
I should have.
should have.
M&S slippers.
Yeah.
I needed them.
M&S.
Yes.
How old are you, Manny?
Good. Like sandals. You don't like sandals?
No,
Like it was like camel sandals.
no,
I was in Egypt, so mixed them into desert really well.
Manny.
No color coding. So yeah, that's kind of why I blew the £50 out there.
One pair of slippers.
Yeah, and then
They best be like the
rest.
bougiest slippers in the
they
world.
were good. To
I'm
be
quite sure they are.
Yeah, M&S, they were quite good. Yeah. I'm doing.
Yeah, I have some M&S Percy Pig ones.
I don't know where the podcast goes on the back of that.
I really like Percy
know
Pigs.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
Moving on, Manny.
moving on, I definitely want to shine some light, especially with Sarah here, would be to the mental health week that we did,
Yes.
which you beautifully ran, as you do most of the times, the business quizzes. So I
Yeah.
wanted to provide a highlight to that because on Red Rock, we do have a huge emphasis on mental health awareness, making sure that all our employees are well taken care of and have an outlet to speak really when they might feel like their voices may not be heard. So I definitely want to shine a light on that week. So it was an amazing week. And yeah, detail some of the aspects that we took.
So the theme was move more for mental health. So I got a little bit creative with you guys. So we did a treasure hunt in the office where 100% A star for creativity, just not necessarily for knowledge. You are all frankly terrifying when it comes to quizzes and riddles.
We gave it a good go.
Manny, what keeps the doctor away?
Well, I think it's all personal anyway.
Go on, Manny.
I have my go-to. My go-to is
Answer the question, Manny.
a glass full of milk. Yes.
Or is it an apple a day?
I don't know about an apple. I've not tried an apple to really recommend it.
So yeah, some of the riddles were quite inventive, and you guys definitely won points for creativity with the coming back with the most creative.
Team PB, Team Manny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think Manny was
Yeah,
head and
but
shoulders above everybody. I think we should
however-
post some of
The pictures, yeah, we did some. I kind of left some of the more colourful ones off, yeah.
you guys did come up against the absolute powerhouse of competitiveness, Elle and PJ.
Oh, God.
They were cheats.
They weren't cheats. They're just
And
extremely
you're
good.
You're You're not a very fair host, if I'm honest, Sarah.
I am taskmaster.
You are a taskmaster.
I do not run it as a democracy. I run it as a dictatorship. Democracy exists outside of the office, not around my desk.
Yeah.
But no, you guys, I gave you points for creativity.
You didn't give us points for something that we won.
Yeah.
I can't quite.
It's
remember
because,
what it
no,
was,
you had...
We definitely.
I gave you points for speed, and because you got there fastest...
Rigged, wasn't it?
I know.
Because you got there fastest, you couldn't win fastest and most creative.
So we got there fastest, but we couldn't win the fastest.
No, you won fastest, but not most creative.
Couldn't win them.
But it was.
But the most creative was the second prize. So it was the at least you tried prize. So yeah, it was good. It's really good to have people talking about mental health, and we do have a really open door policy of if anyone has any, you don't even have to come in for a chat. If you just want 5 minutes out, we've got the policy. If you can just book me for however long you need, you can talk to me about what's on your mind or what's not. We don't have to discuss it, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes getting that 5 minutes away if you just need to vent as well.
Yeah, and it being Red Rock's first line of support when it comes to mental health support, why is it important for you to actually, if you see someone in the office and they're feeling a bit down, leaning over to them and asking them for a chat?
You spend so much of your time and your life in work, and your colleagues are the people who spend more time with you than your spouse.
Yeah.
And when you've got PJ managing on a lighter note. Sorry, PJ. That was said in jest. I'm in trouble now.
Yeah. I can edit.
Probably in trouble. But yeah, we spend so much time together. We're the ones who are most likely to notice problems. And I know I've worked some places where it says, leave your personal life at the door. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It's ridiculous. We're a small company and it's more obvious. So if any of us are coming in having it, sometimes you can just be having a bad day.
Yeah.
And you don't need anything, but it's just nice that people care. And
yeah, I think we're quite open with it. I've seen somebody for years now, and it was something I wish I'd done 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think the stigma of that. I go to the local golf club at Saddleworth, and they make a big play in Andy's men's club, which is at tons of events across the UK.
Men, it's genuinely alarming, men's mental health issues, and the rate is not talked about. So I try and go about it by talking about it without forcing the issue. So we have plenty of resources, and I'm there. I'm just, obviously, I'm limited in helping with men's mental health by the fact I'm not one. Yeah. But I'm here to help with whatever. We've got a really good environment. We are trying to hook up with some charities as well that do mental health awareness and get some more resources. We've got a possible looking at seeing what resources I can get from one of the biggest mental health charities in the UK.
Nice.
So see what we can get and
Which one is it?
mind.
Nice, good.
Do you only work with Headway?
I've got their app. I've seen the app.
A friend of mine's committee chairman, so I can put you in touch with him.
And it's taken until now for you to tell.
Why for the success exclusive? Yeah. But yeah,
let's discuss this in the office.
Well, I think that's amazing, the steps that Red Rock is taking to make sure that our employees are well taken.
Yeah, I think that's a big shout out to PJ.
He's big on it, and it's he lets me run with it.
Yeah, because you listen to other businesses and they don't have that outlet, or it's kind of just keep it within yourself. But sometimes you just can't. So
that's a really unhealthy attitude.
It really is. So having that outlet and that support and being comfortable enough to share that within work is key. And I think that comes into our culture and the fact that we're not just really employees that see each other, we're kind of a family to where we can be comfortable in that aspect. So it's brilliant. Yeah,
we tell each other everything, really.
Yeah.
Even if we do keep secrets.
Well, yeah, amazing front. And I think that was something that was a big highlight within the month that was away. So yeah, congratulations to Sarah for that.
Yeah, thank you for letting me run with it and be creative. I don't know what I'm doing next.
Yeah.
As long as there's not another quiz.
It will be another quiz.
Team money.
I know.
My mission is to defeat PJ.
Yeah, I can buy into that.
Like, yeah, he knows that I'm writing the quiz questions to defeat PJ. So, yeah, I might just go full millennial. I feel like he might struggle if I go full millennial.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah.
Jason and Elle are the same age as me, so they might not.
Nice. And then one other big thing was actually the Pride of Tameside Awards that we all attended.
Yeah.
We actually held, which I'll kind of go into after as well, is our own pre-event, our networking pre-event, which everyone that came and attended, everyone that bought tickets, we just want to say a special thank you for that support as well. It was our first networking event that we hosted. So I think everyone was quite on different side of the fences on how it would go. But in the recap meetings that we had, everyone enjoyed it. Everyone seen the benefits of it. And I think it was just a big eye-opener that we are capable of something like this. But I definitely wanted to add some spotlight to the Pride of Tameside Awards and kind of let everyone say their piece on how they found it and certainly how they found the pre-event that we held and if it's something that you can see running into the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought the pre-event was a really well-run, well-organised, well-received. It was, it was popular. I think we had, was it 40 guests around?
Over, yeah, about
We had exactly the amount of guests that were allowed in the building.
basically, yeah.
Oh, was it?
At one time.
That was the exact amount of guests that we had.
I'm glad,
We had no more.
Somebody knows that.
Yeah.
And the Pride of Tameside was fantastic. Obviously, we were nominated. We didn't win, unfortunately, but what a great event it was.
It was really, yeah.
Charity
Not sure why we didn't win money, but
Well, something that's how the pendulum swings.
exactly. So
we
we'll go
were in a
again.
strong category.
We were in a strong category. Yeah, some fantastic.
Winners in our own right. Well, you got to see it, yeah.
Yeah, me and PJ got up on stage to give
Oh, you did.
an award away. Yeah,
Which is amazing. How was that for you as well?
I was taller than the hosts, so I had to position myself a little bit further back from them, so like force perspective, so they both look taller. Which, to be fair, because PJ's so tall, I forget that I'm also tall. And yeah, I was in flats, but that was interesting. I really enjoyed the pre-event.
Good, wasn't
Yeah, the pre-event was really good.
I set up like my own little networking corner called the antisocial corner. So everyone who was a little bit antisocial, all socialized. I think we ended up with the most people actually. Yeah, we're the people who don't like to network. Come and network.
Yeah, but everyone actually networked. That was the thing. And me, in marketing, me and Jason, we ran surveys to all the attendees that actually attended just to kind of get some feedback. And everyone said that they actually got some business opportunities from there, which is great on that aspect. But everyone really enjoyed it. They could enjoy the catering as well, which actually came from charity, which again goes more into the ethos of, putting business within the local community. But I
Once
think it
Upon a
was amazing.
Smile.
Once Upon a Smile came as well. They had an opportunity.
We're going to visit them, aren't we, next month?
Yeah, we are as well. So I think it was just a good way to celebrate local businesses within Tameside in a safe space where everyone's comfortable and able to liaise with each other on business or just talk about the successes. So I think,
Yeah, I think just with it being quite informal,
yeah.
I think it helps when you play everyone with booze at the end of the day.
Yeah. The beers definitely did help. Oh my days. Yeah.
I do like that we kept our personality through it
Yeah.
and we weren't trying
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
we're
I
all
think
suited and booted, which is very unusual. I think I had
Well, what's with
I had a couple of comments going, "Oh, it's weird seeing you all dressed up." So it's like, yeah, we do occasionally
Yeah. Just
wash.
in Cotswold?
Yeah.
It was my annual bath. It was my turn.
Moving on, Manny.
So yeah, definitely a big highlight on that.
Sorry, you threw me there. So yeah, moving on, Manny. I think we've got some.
And I think
we've
that-
got some guests with us.
Yeah,
today,
we've got
or
some
anything
guests.
else we want to cover?
Yeah, I think that was it. Is there anything else coming up really within this month that we want to do a special highlight on?
Did you know what highlights of the quarter yesterday?
Oh, we
with the
did, didn't
team?
we?
Yeah, highlight the
Had
quarter.
pizza.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's nice. All of us were in the office.
Yeah.
We had Chris in.
Yeah, all 10 of us, including Chris. I think that's been a first for us to have all of us since the murder mystery, actually.
So yeah, I think that was great. And we always do like a Thursday highlight of the week, so everyone having an opportunity to share the highlight of the quarter and seeing our progress is good. And again, it keeps everyone on track on how the business is going. So yeah, I think that was great. And probably one little mention is that next month I will be hosting the next Tameside Means Business Expo event as well.
Yeah.
So that should be exciting.
Oh, they're in for a treat.
I know, yeah, they've seen the podcast and they said, we'll give them a go. So fingers crossed.
You'll
Should be good.
You'll absolutely smash it.
Thank you.
Me and PJ will be there to heckle you. Keep you grounded.
Yeah, I don't expect nothing less. Well, no, thank you very much, guys. That's been the highlights and the updates of the last couple of months. If you want to stay updated with us, make sure to follow us on our social media channels to get updated daily with the different things that happen within Red Rock. So yeah, moving on to the next segment is our debate time. So we'll be discussing some of the news and updates and importance really of the big switch off. And we've got some special guests for you, so stay tuned.
Bring it, Paul.